What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. Unfortunately, it's a depressing video. Unfortunately, the title, whatever I decide to make the title, is not clickbait. This will be the last video you see of the R33 GTR. Like I said, unfortunately, it's not clickbait. I do want to take a second. As my subscribers, I feel like I owe you I guess an explanation. Not an explanation, but I guess what's happening, and well, yeah, it's an explanation. So the car is being sold today. The buyer is going to be picking it up later. He's actually already has an R33, so this is going to be his second one, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I didn't want to have to come to this at this point, but it's just not, unfortunately, the right time for me to own this car. And maybe that doesn't make sense to some of you, others it does, but with everything that's going on in the world right now, it's just almost a big liability for me. So unfortunately, we had to let the car go. Not saying this is the end, but it's the end for this car. Unfortunately, it's just not the right time for me to own this car right now. I hope that makes sense to a lot of you guys out there of why I'm getting rid of it. I was going back and forth. I did put the car for sale probably a couple months ago, and then I took it back off for sale because I was like, no, I don't want to get rid of it. And then, well, the right buyer just came up, and it's a tough decision, but it's a decision that has to be made, not only for the better for myself, but for my family. So that's what we're doing. I'm not sure what is next on the horizon. I will say that this car has been a good car. For all of those naysayers, the R33, it's an amazing driving machine. This car is the best handling car I have ever owned, period. I've owned some newer cars, older cars, but this is by far the best handling car I have ever owned. Like I said, we did have big plans for this car. I wanted to do a lot of, turbo upgrade and all this kind of stuff with it, but it's a lot of money to modify and maintain these cars, and just moving forward, I had to look at that and take that into consideration with other things I have going on in my life. And YouTube's important to me. I like filming videos. I like filming videos for you guys, and I enjoy it, but unfortunately, just keeping the car alone for YouTube is not enough of a reason for me to keep the car. YouTube doesn't pay nearly enough, me being a very small channel, to modify this car, let alone to pay for anything on the car. It's obviously pretty much just for fun. Not only that, but as cool and unique as having one of these cars is, it doesn't surprisingly get a lot of views. And don't get me wrong, I did not buy the car just to get views. I bought the car because it's been one of my dream cars to own. And if I take anything away from this, I can say, hey, I own one of these cars. I got to drive it for pretty much a year. I got to enjoy it. So it's kind of checked off the bucket list for me. But as far as YouTube goes, because I'm sure you guys might be wondering, it's as cool as it is, it doesn't quite bring in the views. Now, I do have a lot of solid people who watch this channel, and I appreciate you guys for all the views and all the likes and comments and all that stuff that I get. But honestly, if I owned a Mustang and modified a Mustang, I'd be getting a ton more views than I do with a car like this, just because not a lot of people can relate. People watch the videos because it's cool and unique, and they haven't seen one before, would like to know more about it, or they're just interested in it, or think it's cool. It's like, hey, that's my dream car, let me check it out. But when it comes to getting views in terms of relatable things, this is not very relatable, because there's only, I don't know what, a couple dozen people in the United States that probably own one of these cars right now. Maybe more by now. I don't know, but that's a good reason as well. So unfortunately, the new owner does not have a YouTube channel, which kind of sucks because he's going to be doing a lot with this car. So it's cool to see it going to a true enthusiast. I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing some crazy stuff with this car, stuff that I wouldn't have been able to do anyway. So that's kind of a plus side with it. I will see if I can kind of keep updates, at least on my Instagram, with maybe pictures and stuff as he's building stuff. I'll ask for pictures to keep you guys updated on it and see kind of what happens to it in the next upcoming months. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. Unfortunately, when I went to go drop the car off, the driver was not comfortable with me filming, so I did not film anything with the car being loaded up on the trailer. I will end this video on a few still shots for you guys. So now obviously moving forward, we do have to replace the GTR, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see me get to replace the GTR. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really want to make this video too long. I don't want to keep rambling on and on about it. Obviously I had my own reasons why I had to get rid of it. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. Throw this video a thumbs up to pay respects to the awesome R33 GTR. And as usual, we will see all you guys on the next video.